What's up, guys? I know I haven't made a video in a long time. I figured I'd just get on here and kind of explain what's been going on and why I haven't been making videos. Obviously, by the title of the video and the thumbnail, you can tell I'm no longer doing hotshot. I quit doing hotshot. A lot was going on with hotshot as far as rates were dropping real bad. My truck kept breaking down. My trailer, I was going through tires constantly. Just maintenance on my truck, just the rates, and the difficulty of finding loads and doing everything on my own pretty much just wore me down. So I quit. All year last year and beginning of this year, I've been driving semis. I went and got my CDL through a company that's local where I live in Albuquerque. It was like a training program that they had. So basically, if you know, like the FMCSA law, there was a time period when you could just go and you could test at like your local community college, or like driving, any one of like the state approved instructors could test you for your CDL and you could get your CDL. But then they changed it to where you have to have the ELDT training course in order to qualify, or in order to be eligible to test for your CDL. So I found a company, I didn't find it, my brother actually found it, that has a training program. So basically what that company is they're like Cisco Foods, or like Benny Keith. The company was called Labatt. And I worked for them, went through their training program. I was in the training program for maybe like a month or two, and then I did the EDLT course through them, and then I went to my local community college and tested with their tester and got my CDL. So I did that, and then I worked for them for about 9 months. I didn't make any videos because I was just delivering groceries to different restaurants and schools and stuff like that, and 2:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning, till whenever I was done. So some days I would be done at like 9 in the morning, some days I would be done at like 3 in the afternoon. It just really depended on how fast I did everything. So I did that for 9 months there, and then once I got around like 8 or 9 months, I started getting phone calls from different companies through Indeed, and one of the phone calls I got was for a Swift Walmart dedicated account that is run out of a town close to where I live. So I looked into that. It was more money. I was going to be away, but I would be driving in my own truck, like an assigned truck. I wouldn't have to slip seat or share a truck. They call it slip seating, but share a truck with another driver, or anything like that. So I filled out the application for that, went to the orientation, did a driver test, and I got the job. I was a little concerned because I had heard a lot of bad stuff about Swift. You hear a lot of drivers don't like Swift drivers. My experience on the road, a lot of Swift drivers are shitty drivers. You know, it's kind of the stigma is that like Swift is shitty drivers, but you hear a lot of good things about Walmart. So I figured, well, I'll technically be working for Swift, but I'll be running for Walmart. So I don't see it being a bad thing. So I applied for it. I got the job. I went through the orientation process, and then I thought I was going to have to go through like a training period with another driver who would train me, and we would go from there. But because I had more than 8 months of previous driving experience, they put me in a truck my second day, and I've been running ever since. So I started this job in September of 2023, and I figured it was time to upload a video. I'm comfortable enough here to where I have the time to make videos again. I think it's interesting content. What I was doing at Labatt, I didn't think was interesting content. Nobody wants to I guess maybe some people do, but I didn't want to record me running up and down a ramp with a dolly full of groceries all day long. So, and plus at Labatt I had a dedicated route, so I ran the same stores every week. So it was kind of boring. So I didn't film any videos or anything like that. But now I have a little bit more time. This job, I'm not home every day like I would like to be, but at the same time it's not OTR, so I'm not over the road. Because I live close to the terminal, I could technically go home almost every day, but I don't. I choose to stay in the truck because I don't want to. I live an hour away from the terminal, so I don't want to drive an hour in traffic or anything like that. So, but that's kind of the wrap up of what I've been doing as far as like my job goes. I loved HotShot. I wish the rates were better, and I wish my truck didn't keep breaking down, but it did, and it just wasn't worth it. I was trying to stay sort of local because I didn't know if my truck was going to break or if my truck was going to last or what. So I was trying to stay local and running in New Mexico. There's no loads, so I was kind of running in between Phoenix and Albuquerque a lot, and it just wasn't working out. So luckily I found the opportunity, or my brother found the opportunity for me at Labatt, and they helped me get my CDL, and now I'm here at Swift. And I honestly, I don't hate it. I don't interact with anybody really. I get a load through an app. I go pick up the load from the distribution center, go to the Walmart stores. They unload me. I get back in the truck. I go to the next store. Like right now, the load that I'm on, I picked up yesterday from the distribution center. I delivered to 3 Walmart stores, and then I went and dropped my trailer at Cal-Maine Foods, and I picked up a full trailer full of eggs. So now I'll take this full trailer full of eggs back to the distribution center, drop it there, get a 10 in, and start again tomorrow.